Hello everyone, in today's video we will be breaking down this reel.
Creativity isn't bound by tools. It's about how you bring your vision to life, whether it's Premiere Pro, Final Cut, or even a free app.
So let's get started. We need to see what we want to create. So first we have this text animation, then this brain PNG, and then these whole things. So how can we create that? First I will go in Premiere Pro in the project section, and I will right click here, new item, and then select a color mate. Make sure to set your reel size resolution and it be like this. I will make sure to add a white color. Okay, and then okay, simply just bring it to the timeline. Now I will switch to vertical, like this. Now once this is done, we need to create this first animation. So you can see this is very similar to the animation in Premiere Composer. We'll just close it, and so this is very similar to this Premiere Composer text animation. This one I will just bring it to the timeline and make sure to rename it, and then I will show you how you can simply just edit out this text. So I will go in Essential Graphics, or I can just go Premiere Composer. From on the text section, I will change its color to black. Click OK, and then I will just make sure to type in. So I will type in. Now this is, I will change the font from here. So the font I will be using will be, so I will be using this font, and I will just make sure to change the first letter to bold like this. Go to effects control and simply just place it right here. You can just add an opacity keyframe at the start like this, and this will be our whole start. The opacity will be 0, so it will be giving us this animation. Now if we move forward, we have this brain PNG. You can create this using opacity and all, like I told you in the last video, in the part 1 of this. Now I will make sure to just go to project, and I will bring in this green screen, right click and unlink to delete the audio, and I will just make sure to go to effect section, and I will search for ultra key and simply just drag it to on your video effects control, and I will select this dropper tool and simply just drop it on the green area to remove the green background. Now if we see in the main video, this is like this one. So I will press Ctrl R, and I will make sure to change its speed to 200 and optical flow to make the animation smoother. So once this is done, it will be looking like this. So I will again press and make it to 250, or I will do it 300 like this. So it will be fast. Now what I need to do, I will just add a position keyframe like this, and I will make sure to move it to our final position, and at the start I will simply just move it out of the screen. So it will be giving us this animation right here. I will just come back here and simply just place it wherever I want. I will need to change few settings. So if I see, we need to remove this line. Now it's good. So you can see our whole animation will be looking like this. Now if we move forward, we have this text. So how can we create this text? I will just go add a text layer, or I will add a text layer here and type in tools, go to essential graphics, and simply just make sure to change the color to this one. Okay, and I will make sure to change the font. So font will be an italic font. So let's find an italic font from our font section. So I will choose this font right now, but I will select it and change the color. Now I will go here and press this to make it italic, and I will go to effects control and just make sure to make it bigger, and I will just place it to the location I want it to be there. So I will just, and it will be, so once this is done, I will just simply, now what we need to do, I will go back to essential graphics, and for this one I will change the color, change the stroke color to this fill color. First enable it and then simply just make it here, and I will disable the fill. Now if we see, we have this, so I will just select it, and I will make sure to just make it to, will make it to 3, or I can make it. So this is how you can create this text. I don't have this font, so you can just download this font, just make it screenshot and post it on Google. They will tell you how you can find this font. Now if we move forward, we have this animation, this one. So how can we create that? We don't have gradient ramp on this After Effects, so we cannot create this white and this shadow. So I will just use in this background, I will just go to project and right click, new item, color image, and okay. And I will select the color to this, then again okay and okay. Now I will just bring it here. Now what we need to do, I will go in effects control, simply disable the uniform scale option and simply just make the scale width something like this. Now I will add a scale width keyframe. At the start, the value will be 0, and if we move where we want our animation to end, I will just make it like this. So it will be giving us this animation. If we want to make it slower, I will just drag the keyframes like this, and I will now select it, right click on the keyframe, ease in. Now if we want, we can go in this graphs and simply make the graphs do something like this to make the entry fast like this, and make sure this is looking cooler. So this is how you can create that. Now if we move forward, we have this text, simply the like I told you earlier. Now, if we move forward, we have this animation. So how can we create this one? I will just select this and make a shape layer like this. Make sure to just rotate it like this is okay. Now, what now I will do? I will go to project and bring this to the timeline and make sure to go to effects control and simply just drag it down like this. Now we need to change its color to like this. So how can we create that? I will just go to effects and I will search for tint effect and apply to this layer. Now go to effects control, simply just select the dropper tool and make sure to select this color. We will just go and I will just adjust the color to something like this color. Okay, this is okay now. Now the next animation is we have this, so you can simply create it. Now if we move forward, we have the main animation. You can do the text. I will just show you how you can create this. So first we need to create a whole frame, so I will just delete this for now. Make sure the background is there. The background is white here, so I will just delete all these and I will drag the white background. Now, if we move here, we want to add three logos and this arrow. So first I will place the logos, then we can do all the things. And now you go to effects control, make sure the logos size are equal. So we will just make sure this. We will bring in the CapCut one, and at the middle it will be a final cut logo. So I will go to effects control, first the CapCut one, and I will make the CapCut one to this length, and for this one I will just make approximately like this. So now this is done. Now I will just place this logo here, and the middle one will be here, and the CapCut logo will go to something like this. So what we need to do, we have these, we need to make them more small. So I will just bring this down to, and for the CapCut one, we will also bring the CapCut one down. So if we see, these are not a bit, so these are not visible on the white background. So I will go to effects and search for drop shadow effect and simply just paste it to the CapCut layer. Go to effects control, simply increase the opacity and softness like this, and make sure to adjust the direction wherever you want. I will make the direction to here. Now just copy it and simply just select both layers and paste them. Now this is looking cooler. Now what we need to do, I will just go to back here and bring in this arrow. So I will make sure to make this like this one. So what we need to do, we need to just, if we see this animation, we need to bring this arrow. Once this comes on the logo of Premiere Pro, the logo will pop up. So first I will just simply animate this one. So I will add a position keyframe and then simply move it to like this on Premiere. And once this is done, it will be like here and will move to his one. And if we move forward, it will then move to CapCut. So I will just select all the keyframes, right click and simply just ease in them. So this will be our animation like this. Now if we want to hold the animation for a second, I will just add a keyframe here and it will just make sure to hold it like this. So once this is done, I will just select the Premiere Pro one. First I will select the CapCut and then simply make sure to add a keyframe like this and move it out of the frame, thing like that, and position it. And then I will just at the start move it out of the frame. And for the cap, this one Premiere Pro one, I will just make sure to make it like this. Now once this is done, I will move to this frame. I will just bring this layer here and I will select the Premiere one, simply just bring it back to its location and make sure it's on the arrow, thing like that. So I will just again select this one, make sure where is this position, and I will go back here and simply just make it like this one. Again select this layer and bring the CapCut one to its original position. So once this is done, it will be giving us this animation. We can simply just make it far slower by just going here, and I will bring the keyframes right here. Now I will just select all keyframes and simply just ease in them. So now this will be our animation. So once this is done, I will just simply place this Premiere one because it is coming from under, so it's not looking good. So it will be giving us this animation. For this arrow one, we first need to focus on Premiere Pro. So once Premiere Pro settles in, I will just make sure to go here, and this is on the Premiere Pro logo. I will just make this keyframes forward so it doesn't move from here. So I will just make sure to add like this. It will be stopping here like this one. I will just make sure to select the Premiere one and I will add a scale keyframe here and simply just move a few frames. Then bring this Premiere logo, scale up to something like this. So it will be giving us this animation. I will select all the keyframes and then just ease in them like this. So it will be giving us this animation. And if we move forward, I will add a scale keyframe to stop the animation and then just move, and then this will be back to its original position. You can adjust this whenever you want. I am just showing you how you can create this animation. So this will be our whole animation, this one. So that's all for today. If you found this tutorial helpful, make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Until then, take care and bye.